Hey guys, it's ToProForuGames or Adam. Welcome back to some more Black Ops 3 Zombies. And in this video, I'm showing you guys a really good camping spot here on Der Eisendrache. And this isn't a regular camping spot. It's not a camping spot for like the lightning bow. Because if you have the lightning bow in this map, you can literally camp anywhere you want. So this is geared more towards, you know, box weapons and wall weapons. And even if you wanted to use some of the other bows that isn't the lightning bow, like the skull, probably not the fire or the wolf bow, it will work here, but it's more for regular guns. And with this spot, I kind of found it on accident. I don't even know if this is on YouTube. I haven't looked yet, but I do want to make a video about it because it is a very good camping spot. It's a lot better than I originally thought it was. And in this video, I'm just going to be talking about this spot in general, giving you some tips on how to survive here into the higher rounds and what kind of weapons you want to use. So where is this camping spot? It's actually located right above Speed Cola, right by where one of the Wonder Fizz locations is. So what you want to do is go up one of those flights of stairs and make sure that your back is facing that door that kind of leads towards that gobblegum machine or leads towards the clock tower. There's going to be those levitating objects there and it's going to be blue. You want to make sure you leave that door closed the entire game. Now, where you actually want to stand, I'll have a picture for you guys and I'll have a couple of lines so you know exactly where you need to stand. There's going to be a support beam and 3 of these spokes in the railing, 3 back. I have a circle around it so you guys know exactly where you need to stand. That is as far back as you want to go. So what I usually do is I just look at that one support beam right there and then I go back 3 spokes and I stand right beside there. I drew a line where you want to stand. You don't want to go back anymore. I found that the 4th one, if I stood there, sometimes a zombie would come up the other way behind me, because if you stand at this 3rd one, all of the zombies will go up the flight of stairs where the Wonder Fizz is, and no zombies will come out from behind you, and they will all come at you in a nice straight line. And also, one more thing, and this is a big thing, right across from the Wonder Fizz, there's going to be this little buyable debris for 500 points. You can buy that so you can drop down if you want to. Make sure you do not buy that, because you will see later in the video, I'll have gameplay of it, where I actually buy that. And what happens is zombies come from the stairs and they'll jump up from this spot where the debris used to be, and it can really screw you over just because you kind of have to aim in 2 areas. If you leave this debris there, they'll all come from the stairs in a straight line, and it makes things so much easier. So let's talk about this spot just kind of in general, let you guys know why I like it and what I think about it, and just give you some tips on how to survive here into the higher rounds. Alright, so when you're playing on this map, and sometimes you just don't want to use the bows all the time, and if you're not using the bows, like, what do? You know, say you're using just, you know, in this game, I think I was using the KN-44 upgraded, the upgraded Brecci. I was just using a whole bunch of upgraded weapons. With those weapons, you know, what do? Now, of course, you can train. Training is easy, but what if you don't want to train? What if you want to camp, or you're playing a game and you don't feel like using the bows, or, you know, your friend took the bow that you wanted and you just don't feel like using a bow at all? With this spot, it's actually a really good camping spot, and if you stand where I told you guys to stand, I feel like it's at least the same length as the catwalk, and it's wider though, so you have a lot more room, which is really nice, and all the zombies come at you in a perfect straight line, so getting headshots are incredibly easy. Now, the Panzer, say you're playing solo and the Panzer spawns in. With this spot, you can stand where you need to stand and you can kill the Panzer probably until like the high 30s. In the higher 30s, you're gonna have to walk down and go outside, train the zombies, and then kill the Panzer, because from round 12 to, like, you know, the early 30s, I was able to stand here, hold my position, and kill the Panzer with ease. but the higher you go, the harder it's going to be to kill the Panzer while standing or camping in this spot. As for weapons, guys, it's entirely up to you. I recommend having a shotgun as a secondary, but it really doesn't matter. The thing about the shotgun is if when the Panzer spawns in, you know, you really won't have to worry because you have a shotgun, and I was using the Brecci, it just melted the Panzer, and also it's good for killing zombies as well. If you ever get like a bad situation, having a shotgun to take out is really nice, but as your primary weapon, it's entirely up to you. You can use whatever you want. Something that's good for getting headshots, the KN-44 or the HVK or the Gorgon or the Draken. It's entirely up to you. If you guys want to have the bow as a secondary, you can, but again, this is more geared towards not using a bow. For perks, again, entirely up to you. Double tap and speed cool I think are necessary, and of course if you're playing solo you want to have jug and quick revive. If you want to get more than 4 perks, maybe mule kick might be a good idea because you can have a shotgun, a regular weapon, and maybe a bow just in case things get really crazy. Having a bow might be better in those higher rounds. And with every camping spot, guys, especially since we're using weapons out of the box and possibly wall weapons as well, you know, round 40, 45 is going to probably be like 45, I think, is really stretching it. I would say 40 is kind of the maximum with this spot. After that, you're gonna have to leave, but it's the same as the catwalk on the Giant. It's pretty much the same thing. So if you don't want to camp on the Giant and you want to do something else, this is also a really good camping spot. Or again, if you just don't feel like using bows, but you feel like playing Der Eisendrache, this is an amazing spot, and I recommend you guys try it out. So anyways, guys, that is all for now. If you enjoyed the video, like always, make sure to leave it a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.